everyone. Before we get started, I just wanted to play back this video of something I said last week because it's going to come up again. Check it out.
It's so crunchy in here that you wouldn't be able to sneak up on anything if you wanted.
Huh. Well, in hindsight, all I would say is don't listen to that guy. And just to recap our last couple of trips, we've been seeing a whitetail. You can see this whitetail buck here and whitetail doe down here. Most people will tell you that whitetails don't exist in the Fraser Valley of British Columbia, but here they are. But anyway, there's a 3x3 muley you can see there on your screen now. Remember him. And there he is again on your right. Oh yeah, and there's some bears around too. Shit.
I know it's a sour to come.
Anyway, getting back to the bow hunt. On the first morning, we caught a glimpse of the Mule Blacktail hybrid looking 3x3 just poking his head out of the tree line. They didn't want to come out. There was no way I could get within bow range of them. There's just no way to sneak up. It's so dry and crunchy. There's only one way to try and do it, and that was to go about a mile up the road, drop into the timber where the timber meets the road, go through a bunch of steep, nasty draws, and just try and sneak in on them on the most driest, crunchiest terrain you can possibly imagine. There you can see it now. It's just a bird's nest. Okay, now I'm getting a lot closer to where I think the deer will be. In fact, just over that hill there, I figure is where they're at, but I'm going to take the lower route. And next thing I know, I come face to face with this doe. You'll see her about dead center. Kind of tough to see, but anyway, I was worried she'd blow me out. I made my body language neutral. I pretended to scratch my head and, walked around, made some loud steps and stuff to not act like a predator. I eventually lost sight of her, and then I just started looking around a little bit more. But I ran into her again. And here she is now. So same thing, neutral body language, and this time I actually bed down right by her. And it wasn't too long after that I noticed some movement on the hillside there, and you can see it's really tough to see actually, but wait till the camera goes back up there. You can see about dead center now, not dead center, but yeah, dead center now. There is a buck there. We'll get another shot of that again in a sec, but now I have this predicament where I have this buck on the hill and that doe down there in between us. So I have to figure out a way to get within 20 yards of that buck without the doe getting spooked. This seems like mission impossible. Is he gonna do it?
Sorry I scared your boyfriend there. I'm sure he's okay.
Unfreaking believable. She actually let me walk up. Now I didn't walk straight up. I walked in a trajectory that put me a few yards to her side. She let me draw, and this buck jumped up, and I let the arrow go and watched him run off with the arrow in him. She just sat there.
He didn't make it as far as I thought. I just spent probably an hour looking, and he's right there. I thought he made it down into the tree line, and I started searching around down in there, but he didn't make it far. Wow, what a story that is. I stalked in probably about 1.5 kilometers. Well, there he is. Definitely muley looking deer. Black goes all the way up on the tail. Probably a hybrid maybe.
this was a hunt that I will not forget anytime soon. In fact, I will remember this hunt a long time after the meat is all gone. Speaking of meat, there's my lovely wife carrying the first load up. Got the meat all home and we got it taken care of. Now we're going to make some steaks out of this back strap. We're just going to slice down the middle about halfway through, spread it out a little bit, and then we're going to cut it up into 3 individual steaks. Oh, these are going to be so tender. Just searing these up a little bit before they go into the oven. And, of course, we need to make sure that our dietary needs are met by having something from the vegetable and fruit group. Well, it's hard to top that. I'm doing these voiceovers with a full belly. So, if you've watched this far, you might as well go ahead and subscribe so our videos pop up on your feed when we post them. We'll talk to you all again soon. Take care and good luck this season.